before I get into the video.
Ah, no! My bag! My phone! Oh, come on! This is what I need to elevate. Yes, this is perfect.
This backpack feels premium, it's secure anti-theft, I can charge my phone on the go. Life should feel hassle-free when you are on the move. Elevate your life.
Things that I don't do as a married woman. Number one, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number two, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number three, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number four, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown-ass adult, because then they get used to that shit, so no.
First question here. What are you doing for this man? What are you doing for your family? What value are you bringing into your family's life? You claiming that you're not doing all these things that a wife is supposed to be doing, you know? And when I mean that, what value are you bringing into this family? I also mean that the kids are also watching, they're seeing what you're doing. So the man is supposed to go provide for you, but you're not providing anything for this guy, you know. And the worst part of this all is that you are really embarrassing this guy by going on the internet and saying all this crappy stuff. I think this woman here is delusional. You know, some women are delusional like this. There are pretty good women out there, and I feel like if before you get married as a man or as a woman, I feel like you have to really know what is your role going to be in this given circumstance, in this given family that you guys are forming together. Because nowadays it's not rare to hear a girl or a woman who has come of age and she wants to get married talking like this. I feel like this is just ignorance and it's just delusion.
Things that I don't do as a married woman. That's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown-ass adult, because then they get used to that shit, so no.
Did she just say enable him? Baby, you're the one who's been enabled. He's the one enabling you. If you didn't catch the memo, you're the one being enabled here. You're just bugging, baby girl. You're bugging.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to work? So me and my husband were having a conversation this morning, and he says that he thinks it's a good idea that I start looking for a job. Number one, why would I want to work? He takes care of all the bills, so there's no reason for me to work, because why do we need extra money if he handles everything? Number two, daycare is super fucking expensive, like super expensive. Therefore, when I work, my paycheck is going to go directly to daycare. So what's the point in working? Just to pay daycare? It makes no fucking sense. And then I asked him, like, okay, let's say I do get a job. Who's going to do everything in the house? Who's going to make dinner? Who's going to clean? Who's going to do all that stuff? Because I'm going to be tired after work. So I'm not doing none of those things. I'm going to be tired just as much as you are going to be tired when you come home from work, take off your shoes, lay on the bed, and watch TV. That's what I'm going to do after work. The same thing you do. So who's going to handle all the house duties? So no, I'm not going to get a job. You need more money? Go get a second job. Or go put more hours in at work.
How about we use your logic back to you, baby girl? He doesn't want to enable you anymore. That's why you need to get yourself a job. You know, you're a grown-ass adult, ain't you, baby girl? You don't take care of this man, and now you want him to help you figure out how you're gonna do things for yourself after you get from work. You don't cook for him, you don't wash for him, you don't do anything for him whatsoever. You don't even, he gives you money to go buy things, supplies for you guys to use every month, or for the period that he's able to, and you go get you go to the mall or wherever you go buy supplies from, and you just get for yourself. And now when he's finally had it, and he's like, okay, I think you need to go get a job for yourself so that you can do those things for yourself too. And now you're like, why yourself, why is, oh my goodness, I can't even speak. You're wondering why. Baby girl, you're delusional. I feel like you need to go get a job, and you need to figure that on your own, you know. For what I can tell, he's a great guy, and he doesn't need you. You're a liability to him. You're a liability to him. There's nothing good that you're bringing back. You're gonna kill that man. And I think he needs to. He just needs to leave you. But that's up to him.
Alright, so Benny Bloop here wants to know what is my purpose. And it's quite simple. My purpose is to be the queen of the castle. I just sit back on my throne and I supervise the peasants. I mean, my husband. No, but all jokes aside, my husband is very lucky to have me. Like, I could promise you that he's very, very lucky. And I'm pretty sure my husband has endless stories to tell his friends, his co-workers about how much of a helpful wife I am. But also, my purpose is to make sure that my husband never feels outshined by my cooking, by my cleaning, or my laundry skills. It's called selfishness. I need to make sure that he knows that he could do everything that I could do, or even better.
Did any of you catch that? When she said supervise the servant. So the husband is just some cash cow that she's not even feeding or providing for or helping to make better. So you're just a servant. I'm just gonna use one word here, and it's not amazing. Baby girl, you're delusional. The word is delusion.
Alright, so Benny Bloop here wants to know what is my purpose. And it's quite simple. My purpose is to be the queen of the castle. I just sit back on my throne and I supervise the peasants. I mean, my husband. No, but all jokes aside, my husband is very lucky to have me. Like, I could promise you that he's very, very lucky. And I'm pretty sure my husband has endless stories to tell his friends, his co-workers about how much of a helpful wife I am. But also, my purpose is to make sure that my husband never feels outshined by my cooking, by my cleaning, or my laundry skills. It's called selfishness. I need to make sure that he knows that he could do everything that I could do, or even better.
Selflessness. Even your own brain knows that you're a selfish human being. The statement is, lucky to have him. Him, ma'am. I don't think he feels lucky. I don't think he has those stories to go tell his friends. You're a liability, madam. You're a burden to that man.
A few moments later.
Next clip will be the result of what's going on.
I've been crying all morning long. My husband told me that I needed to pack my stuff and get the out of the house. So I have my bag and I'm about to start packing. I literally have nowhere to go. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You don't know what to do? Is that what you're saying? You don't know what to do? Here's what you can do. Why don't you just leave the poor man alone? Just leave him. I feel like he has realized that he's funding his own disrespect. Men, ladies, when you're in a relationship whereby, and I don't see marriage as an endurance sport, because it seems like this guy has been enduring a lot. But when you're in a good relationship or in a good marriage, number one, don't be a liability to your partner. You know, don't burden him or don't burden her, because you're trying to build a healthy families, healthy societies, like a society, the basic unit of a society is always a family. Well, there's different types of families out there, but when you're in such a family where there is a mother and a father, which I feel it's a very good place for kids to thrive, I feel like humility should be something that each party should consider. Humility, you just do your part, just be like a bee, focus on what is good. When both of you focus on what is good, and which means you deal with your challenges together. You're not supposed to be fighting each other. You should be fighting challenges together. So don't be a liability. Don't be shameless. Like this woman was being shameless. Why would you want to come and broadcast your disrespect to the whole world to see on how you look down upon your husband, who's working in, day out to provide for you and your children? While at the same time, you're not even you don't even cook him a meal. You don't wash his clothes. So he has to go work, provide for you, ensure that you stay at home comfortably, and then he still has to come back home and cook his own dinner. I mean, I feel like I don't even blame this woman. I just feel like society is enabling these things. Society is just enabling. Right now, it's just ego upon ego, ego upon ego. Like, what are we doing as a human race? If you know that you cannot do good by your partner in a relationship or in a family, just don't get married, bro. Don't get married, baby girl. Don't get married. Don't say I do. Don't take that ring upon your finger. And I feel like these things happen so that we can learn. Gentlemen, you need to learn that I don't know if you're special, but I don't think that everybody, we are all special in our own way. But these things could happen to anyone. That's if you don't learn. In as much as you cannot know somebody 100%, but these characters tend to stand out when you're courting someone. So don't put yourself in a situation whereby you'll one day have someone like this. It will be hell on earth for you. And when you start spotting these things, don't be scared to kick her to the curb. Just let her go. That's my take for now. Please like the video if you did. Subscribe when you can. And don't forget to check the links in the description below. I can't say no to support. But check the links in the description below. I'll be grateful. Thank you.